What if I told you that earlier this year, a brand new cryptocurrency launched that has proof of work mining, nodes, and is already listed on some popular exchanges? But wait, coming up, they have their own mining pool, their own ASIC farm, their own NFT platform, gaming portal, and data storage layer. Would you say that's too good to be true? Maybe it is. I'm talking about Larissa. Why am I talking about Larissa? How did I get into this? I honestly don't even really know. I was on YouTube. I was looking for like D-pin stuff, kind of interested in that stuff right now. And somehow I stumbled upon Larissa and all these people talking about how much money they're making, running the nodes on it. And I just stopped because I want to make money and I like nodes. And then I read a little bit further and they have mining. And I stopped again. I said, I really like mining. It's kind of like my thing. And I really like mining to run nodes. And I really like when those nodes make profit. That's also kind of my thing recently, I guess. So anyway, I looked deeper into Larissa and I found a lot of promises of things that are coming up, but instead I wanted to focus on what exists right now because I go into every project thinking it's going to be a rug pull and I just want to balance my risk. What am I going to invest in this, whether it's monetarily, through electricity, whatever it's going to be? What do I want to invest in this, and am I willing to lose that if and when this becomes nothing? And so I'm going to walk you through all of that and why I'm deciding to take the risk to mine this to get to the node to be able to make hopefully some profit or crash and burn. I guess time will tell, and I'll post all of that publicly in YouTube either way. So Larissa, proof of work mining uses ethash. So if you have ASIC miners like this Jazz miner that I have right here, or some of the iPolo miners, those are like the best ones to move over to this if this is something that you want to do. Probably don't recommend doing this, but if it's something you want to do, that's the best. If you're a GPU miner, you likely haven't heard of it because you should definitely not be mining ethash on your GPUs these days. So I do have this Jazz miners. I do have some iPolos that were all mining Octaspace, and congrats to me and everybody that was mining Octaspace because that price went up dramatically, hit new all-times high, and that felt really good. And so now everybody's attention is kind of over there, so I'm going to go do this other thing, which I guess is going to be Larissa, unless you in the comment section tell me I'm being really silly about all this and should not do this, then maybe I'll stop. We'll see. So, Larissa, let's talk about nodes because its nodes work a little bit differently than nodes that I've been involved in, though I think there's been some projects that have used this structure. So the nodes, you have to buy a key. And I think there's been another project recently that's done this. You have to buy like a license key to run the node. Let me know what you think about that when projects do that down in the comments section. What I'm used to is I just mine a certain amount of it, and then that gives me the ability to like set it aside and run a node, and I can get that back whenever I want. This seems different. What you have to do is buy a key, and they have 2 keys available for you to buy. This is where I kind of like started looking at prices and figuring out if this is worth it and what I wanted to do. So they have the light key, which the key is good for 2 years, gets you the ability to run a node, which you can do just on your at-home computer hardware. The requirements are pretty small. It's $350. That's a pretty significant amount of money. So am I really willing to risk $350 in mining to do this? I don't know, but they have another option. That's the trial node. Only $50, good for 3 months, kind of get your foot in the door, see what this is all about, see if it's worth it. That, I was like, okay, that's not too bad. What you'll notice here is the stock is 0 because they drop these at like certain times. I've been hanging around their Discord, seems like maybe once a day, and it also seems like they go really, really fast, as you might imagine. But this is where I'm going to set my sights. $50. I think I can invest $50 in mining into giving this a shot. And so I took a look at all of the ethash miners that I have, and I decided to shift them all over to mine Larissa over on K1 Pool just a couple days ago. And so here you can see the iPolo V1, X1, and my 2 Jazz miners all mining Larissa. Well, it's given over about 3 gigahash per day on K1 Pool. And what that gives me revenue-wise, because we're looking at that $50, is $2.25 per 1 gigahash. So just triple that plus add a little bit. I'm going to be getting around $7 worth of Larissa per day. So rough math here, in order to get to that 50, I'm really looking maybe a little over a week if everything kind of stays around the price that it's at right now. A little over a week will get me to that $50 so I can do a trial node. So for me, I was like, that's not too bad. I also wanted to stop and take a look at just like the history of the price of Larissa LRS token. So it's almost 7 cents right now. And if I go back max to pretty much when the project got on an exchange earlier this year, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster. Been ups and downs and ups and downs, and most recently has seemed like it's coming on its way down over the last week, going from almost 25 cents down to about the 7 cents they're at now. So definitely a risk there if that price continues to plummet, though maybe we'll go back on this little roller coaster and I can take advantage of some profitability spikes and cash things out. Speaking of cashing things out, when I run the LRS node, it's going to pay me in LRSN, and what I need to do and can do is they have a swap available where I can swap LRSN for LRS and then send it over to exchange and sell it if that's what I want to do, or I can use it to buy another node license if that's what I want to do. Speaking about node profitability, let's talk about that a little bit. Here's the current node profitability. So if I'm running one node, 24 hours is going to pay me $5.39, and in 30 days, I'm going to make $164. And that seems too good to be true, probably because it is. I've been watching this for like the last maybe 3 days, and like 3 days ago, in 30 days, a single node is making about $450, and every day it's just gone down and down and down and down and down. And it probably will continue to go down and down and down and down. So I don't expect much here. Definitely don't expect that. But it's still something that the risk seems really pretty small to me. Just a week's worth of mining to get a trial license that I can run this node for 3 months and just see what it's all about. Other things that they have that maybe are interesting to you, maybe some projects have done this before. They have coming up their own plug-and-play hardware to run the node on. We'll see. I don't think that's something I'm going to invest in because you can run this right at home, likely on a PC that you already have as long as you have really good uptime. So what's the plan? The plan is to stay on K1 pool, continue to mine this. You can see I already have 218 mined from just the last couple days. And in a little over a week, I'm going to be able to take that, head over onto their Discord, sit and wait for a trial license to drop, and then I can come here, buy that license, and just get a node running over here on their platform. And you can see I will be joining, as of making this video, the already current 3,454 people that are running nodes. So that's it. There's a lot more in this project that I alluded to in the beginning of this video, including how the whole LRSN DAO is going to work, and how there's also going to be, if you mine to their pool, you're going to get paid a % of what the miners are making in the DAO. So it's like a really, honestly, cool structure built to all of this thing, an incentive to be a node operator. It's just also all words until something actually happens. Have you mined this project? Have you looked into this? Are you running a node? Let me know down in the comments section. Did I miss anything? Am I losing my mind? Let me know that also down in the comments section. But anyway, this is my new journey with my @hash ASICs, and I'm excited to see where it goes, and I will update all of you along the way. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like button if you did, sub to the channel for more crypto mining and just crypto content in general. Discord, social media links are all down in the description. Links for all the stuff I've talked about, including picking up one of these nice jazz miners, is going to be linked down there as well. And as always, please take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you in the next video.